What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? The old coot here coming at you with another exciting video. Cynar. What is Cynar and how does it relate to Chinotto? Let's talk about that. So being the Italian that I am, I grew up on Chinotto, which was these little bottles that were like 6 ounces or so, insanely expensive, like 4 times the cost of like an American soda. I think that's still true today. Like one little bottle of Chinotto now is like $6, I think, at like the Italian grocery stores in the United States, which is just ridiculously expensive. There's no reason for that. San Pellegrino was the brand that I grew up on, so the San Pellegrino version of Chinotto. But there's other companies out there. There's like Stappi, Stoppi, that also makes it. Ironically, I found a company in Canada. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called like GAS something. There's like a J Gasco company as well. But the company in Canada, if you're in Canadian, I'm so envious of you for many reasons. Blame Canada. I'm so envious of you because Canadians have a version of Chinotto that comes in a 1 liter size that's like $3. Like it's insanely inexpensive. So kudos to Canada. You need to start importing that stuff into the United States and keep the prices down, but the size is bigger, right? Size matters, just saying. Anyways, that's what she told me. Okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. I think the alcohol is kicking in because Cynar is 70 proof, right? 35% alcohol by volume. This is as close to Chinotto. It's kicking in. The alcohol's kicking in. This is as close to Chinotto as I could possibly get. What I did was I took like a little shaker, right? I poured maybe a little bit of San Pellegrino in there. I poured maybe an ounce or 2 or maybe 5 of Cynar in there, just saying, hey, not responsible for anything that happens before, during, or after this video. You're on your own, sucker. Okay, so Cynar, San Pellegrino, straight up tastes like an alcohol version of Chinotto. Just saying. What can you do to make it better? You can do like a little spritz of like a grapefruit peel, which would kind of be more along the Chinotto kind of vibe. You could fruiten this up. You could put some orange juice in there, some cranberry, you could, whatever you want to do, the sky's the limit. You could kind of make like a Negroni type of thing happening. You could put champagne instead of this. But anyways, on its own, with just the Cynar and the San Pellegrino, just regular mineral water, it tastes exactly like a Chinotto, okay? So what is this stuff? How would I describe it? This is the bottle that sits in like your parents' cabinet where they keep their fine china that they haven't touched in like 30 years because they're saving it for a special occasion that has probably happened 500 times in the last 10 years, but they just refuse to take that fine china out. That's where this is usually sitting. What does it taste like? So obviously if the label doesn't give it away, I think, nothing else will. So it's made with, not only, but it's made with artichoke. So if you can imagine like the artichoke water, right, after boiling an artichoke, take that and then take like the rind of a grapefruit, squeeze it in. That's kind of what this tastes like. So it's not citrusy per se, like it's not citrusy the same way that like Aperol would be, ding, 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 but close. It's got the same like bitterant kind of a taste to it. So it's bitter. It's not very sweet. It's very like artichoke water and grapefruit rind tasting, right? So it's a little bitter and it's got that artichoke kind of nest to it. So that's kind of what it tastes like. And that's kind of what Chinotto tastes like. If you're curious, Chinotto, at least the San Pellegrino brand that I grew up on, it's basically made from the Chinotto oranges, which is, I believe the translation is myrtle leaf, like citrus or myrtle leafed orange, something like that. It's a gnarly looking bush. It grows primarily in Sicily, I think. And then there is like a California season, which is now actually, it's like April. And then I think in Sicily, it comes like a little bit later. But anyways, what Chinotto is basically that myrtle leaf orange or that Chinotto orange. And then they add a whole bunch of like bark and root and other spices and herbs to it to kind of give it that Chinotto flavor. And I think the hidden secret of Chinotto is that they probably do use the artichoke. So I hope I didn't blow it for San Pellegrino, but hey, the secret needs to be out there because those people in Canada need to start sending us their version of that Chinotto. Anyways, I do hope this video helps someone out there to understand what Cynar is, and also help to understand what one option, at least one option of an adult version of Chinotto would be. And that's basically Cynar, maybe 1 ounce or 2, mixed with like a good hefty, decent amount of San Pellegrino. And then obviously adjust as you like. If you like it with a little more alcohol, put less San Pellegrino, or you can put more of this or whatever. Put it in a shaker with some ice, shake it up, put it in a glass. Look at how pretty that looks. There is caramel color added, unfortunately. Right, I think you kind of see that here on the label. Like there's your Cynar 70 proof. You kind of got that going on. And then back here, you can kind of see what's going on right there. See caramel color added. I really wish they wouldn't do that, but it is what it is. I guess they want to make everything look kind of pretty. But there's your bottle. There's your proofing. There's all that stuff going on. Produced, you kind of get the idea. This is coming out of New York. So you kind of see that going on. But anyways, to my cousin's boyfriend who gave this bottle to our family this Christmas, oh, you don't know how many good memories you brought back. So kudos to you. By the way, stay tuned. I'm going to do another video comparing it to Aperol here in a second. So stay tuned for the next video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one.